Hi, welcome back to IPA, and today I'm doing Shipyard's American IPA, which is a beer I think I might have had in one of that there Weatherspoons. In the spoons! But I can't remember. I couldn't decide whether it was the IPA I'd had or the pale ale. Don't know. It was a bit cold. It comes out of the chilled pump, and although it had a big grapefruit flavours and was quite refreshing, I just thought it was a bit too cold. Anyway, I am waffling. So what do we have here? We have a 5%, 500ml, as I said, Shipyard's American from Portland, Maine, USA, and brewed by the Carlsberg Marsden Brewing Company. Marsden, of course, used to be the Wolverhampton and Dudley Brewing Company. So this would make it the Carlsberg and Wolverhampton and Dudley Brewing Company. I want to bring that back. Been the Marsden, Wolverhampton and Dudley Brewing Company. It's the only way to go. I am waffling. Let's get this open. Okay. So, what have we got here? Well, instantly, I'm not sure this is the pint I had in the spoons, because this is looking darker. Almost a decent pour for me. Change. See previous videos for pouring hilarity. Okay, so we've got a sort of toffee. Yeah, deep amber.
Chestnutty. Light
chestnutty. I reckon that's a toffee deep amber. I'll go for that one. Okay, crystal clear. Reasonable head for me. Sort of tight bubbles, sort of clinging-ish. See how she sniffs. Grapefruit. This is going to sound weird. So it's grapefruit, but it smells creamy. You'd see Madam Director's looking at me. So it's not really a stringent banger. It's just very pleasant. But there is mainly grapefruit. Perhaps a little bit of pepper, but that's it. Okay. Let's see how she tastes. Cheers, everybody. Now there is a grapefruit flavour, as is typical with every... There are very few IPAs that aren't mouthfuls of grapefruit. Which is why at one point I've said that I was going to give up and then promptly did. I think this is the third or fourth review since I said I wasn't never going to do an IPA again. So there's that grapefruit there. And not a lot else. The mouth feels really good. It tastes quite creamy, which is interesting. The bitterness is very pleasant. So it's not sort of some of the grapefruits you get sort of bitter, and it's your mouthful, bang, bang, bang. Every mouthful you'll take is you've been punched in the mouth again. But this is quite pleasant. Pleasant bitterness. It does draw you back, but I'm putting this in the vein of all the other IPAs because it doesn't have a great deal of else going on. Okay, so if you like that citrus IPA, you're going to like this. I'm just getting bored with it. It is everywhere, and I'm just getting bored with it. Okay, so can I recommend this? It's not bad. The mouth feels really pleasant and a pleasant surprise. There's not a big depth of flavour. It's not subtle. There's no subtle undertones of anything else. Okay, so I'm going to be quite cruel and say Shipyard American IPA, another IPA. There you go. So over to you guys. Have you had it? Did you like it? Did you know likey? Are you like me, getting fed up of IPAs? It's like gins. This Christmas, particularly Christmas before, gins are everywhere. Gin, and it's just like, and flavoured, and you think this, train ride will stop eventually, and that's coming to a halt. And I'm just wondering when the IPA train ride is going to come to a halt, and then we'll switch to something else. Cheers.